Well, I'm not the gay one, but it started with you and I, so I guess maybe it's only poetic that it's just you and I. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday night's House of the Dragon. I almost said Game of Thrones, to be honest.
Same world.
Pretty much same world. We do have a skeleton crew tonight. Tyler has family business to take care of. Anna and Clifton couldn't make it because they're halfway around the world. Well, maybe about a third of the way around the world. And Mr. G is anyway. Long story short. So the irony is that it started with you and I, and we're doing it now. But what's up going there, buddy? How you doing, man? What's it, JB?
Chilling. Episode 4, we're almost halfway through, and this will be the second to last episode we get with young Alicent and young Rhaenyra.
Yes. This is a big one, and those who've seen it know. Well, it's where it becomes a lot relative. Sorry, I couldn't. Anyway, that being said, yes. So no, JV did say new intro. Half of a new intro. I'm working on the other half.
Then I just said. Oh, new countdown.
Yeah. No, I'm working on the other half. But I did update the intro for Wednesday night. I put it.
Good.
I took everything and I uploaded it to my my monetized channel, and it has not been claimed yet. If it gets a single copyright claim, I'll yank it because it still has the green dollar sign, which trust me. With that being said, we're gonna say hi to the chat. Jason says, "What is up?
What's up, Jason?
Buddy, how you doing?" Wade on one of his 3 channels. He's still shying me up on 4. Anna is a Dragon Zord
from Power Rangers.
No, I know. I know what that means.
That's usually reserved for the Red Ranger. Anna's more Pink Ranger. I'm just saying.
Well, the Dragon Zord is kind of like a coming together of Rangers, like Dragon Zord power. But anyway, love. What's up, love? How you doing?
That's the Megazord.
Well, yeah, no, the Megazord is just
the 5. They all come together. when they all
Yeah,
come together.
and then Dragon Zord is when you add Tommy to
That's
the mix.
Yeah, the Green Ranger.
Yeah. All right, we need to stop, or the people are gonna be like going, "You guys want to do a Power Ranger show?"
No, no.
I would, but you wouldn't.
Well, I mean, I watched it, but I mean, there's so many iterations at this point. I'm like, I lost count.
Oh no, it's just Morphin time. The original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. After that, it was I did get into Zeo, but that's different. That was
Well, then you had when they had the Yellow Ranger as Serena Vincent. That was she was hot.
hey, I'm not gonna. So all right, so Wade says Ryan is cool. And then of course JB says, "Oh, and just a new countdown." Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I do have an idea. I just need to find Game of Thrones House of the Dragon clips for each of
Okay.
us. He
So,
says, "I don't know." Well, yes.
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon. All right, so this is a longer episode again.
Right.
House of the Dragon has consistently been a
About an
little
hour.
bit longer
About an hour.
than Game of Thrones. Yes, about an hour to an hour and 10, more than Game of Thrones was, even in the beginning. So
yeah,
it had a lot of ground to make up.
Well, yeah, they're covering a lot of ground here. So we are. This is being set. We are at Storm's End right now, and Rhaenyra is on tour, basically courting as lords of the lands come to shoot their shot to say, "Hey, I'd be a worthy husband for you," and we get quite a disparity in the first two we see here.
Yeah, we get quite the disparity, as in the first one we see again. Rhaenyra is the age of about 14.
Not having it. No, she's more 17. 17.
Oh, did we shoot forward again?
Well, we shot forward 2 years last episode, and so she was 17 then.
Yeah, she's still 17, and this guy's like. He's like, you're great. I need some.
He's not quite the Pycelle. You're great.
Yeah,
but he's getting there.
He's a little parched. And Sir Kristen Cole just looks
and she is just not having this. She is like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Why am I here?" And this has been going on for about 2 months already.
View across the marches is inspiring. So said Queen Alizane herself when she honored my father and I.
And tell me, Lord Dondarrion, did you think my great-grandmother is beautiful as they say?
Okay, time out. So the queen he's talking about that came to see the House Dondarrion, which this guy is a ancestor of Beric Dondarrion, who we met in Game of Thrones, was Rhaenyra's great-grandmother.
Yeah.
Not grandmother, great-grandmother.
As dude says right here, and he's like, "Oh, this was half a century ago, princess." And
Exactly.
She's like, "Exactly, yes. Dude. Like, what are you doing?
Kick rocks."
Yeah. And again, Millie Alcock. I know that there was a little bit of
hey,
Alec Baldwin's
finger. What's up, buddy? We met in Vegas.
Well, he never misses, and apparently a camera found Alec Baldwin. I just wasn't sure if Alec Baldwin's finger was there because the camera didn't miss, so maybe you were behind it.
Maybe.
Did you scurry away from Alec and be like?
House of the Dragon.
Half a century ago, princess.
Yes, it was.
Now,
the man
unseemly.
is older than my father. It's unseemly for him to put himself forward as a contender for my hand.
So
Next.
And now a child. I love this kid, though. This kid is great.
Yeah. Doesn't end the best, though.
Well, it ends fine. It ends fine now for him.
Yeah.
And now a child.
The look on her face. The look on her face. It's just what the fuck is this?
She goes.
Now again. So time out really quick. This is why British actors are so good. It's all this non-verbal stuff, this little facial cues and stuff.
Yeah, they've been doing it a whole lot longer than us Americans.
And that's your next Supergirl.
Love says, sorry, I had to sit down.
Oh boy.
The Blackwoods are an ancient house with a formidable army. And the Riverlands, they once ruled as kings.
And she's like thinking, congratulations, I get to hump somebody smaller than me. I'm just saying. You know she's thinking it, right? Women don't want that. They don't want to go after dudes who are smaller than them, weaker than them, like going.
Well, just wait, because he makes his pitch, and she's like, "I kind of like this kid," and then
not in the same way, but he's got spunk.
It escalates. He's got some sass.
One that has long endured. Since Lucas Blackwood, the grandsire of my grandsire, aided the dragon in his war of conquest.
Aye, the Blackwoods truly turned the tide on that one.
And this prick is just throwing shade.
The blood of the first men. Our history is deeply rooted in this land, which your house has made.
Don't get crazy.
If chosen as your match, princess, your day shall be easy, and night safe, under my protection.
Protection? The princess has a dragon, you dumb cunt.
Reckon.
I'm gonna like that one. Let us have the next.
What's up, Tip Talk?
So we may go to something.
Hey, Tim, what's up, buddy? Tim says on your left.
Yep.
Craven.
Oh! And fuck the shit, I'm out. And I'm out. Bye.
She that steal, you twat!
Send word to the harbour and have Captain Oswin ready the ship.
The princess were due to get to bridge in 3 days'
I
time.
would happily row myself back to King's Landing if it brought an end to this ridiculous pageant.
No. Yeah, kid. Get it. I like that kid.
I do too.
Well done, kid. Well played.
And they turn and look and like going, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then of course Sir Kristen's like going, don't look, princess.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it. Right to the point. So he learned the lesson with swordplay from Jon Snow. You stick him with the pointy end.
Yes. Yes, Tim, they do. This is where we jump to this future. And it gets real spicy in this episode toward the end. Hello, princess. All right, so we're sailing back.
Rhaenyra's theme's playing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
We should make landfall inside the hour, princess.
Cool.
How do you think he will take it?
Do you speak of how you rejected every suitor his grace put before you, or how you abruptly ended the tour with 2 months remaining?
So, as JB said on this one, they've already been going for 2 months. And there was another 2 months to go.
Mm-hmm.
As she's a trophy to be pawned off.
Right. Well, that's how she feels. I mean, her father has made it clear to her that he will not supplant her as heir to the throne to get that notarized. So, make sure that happens next time. You get that in writing.
Mm. Well, even with Game of Thrones, even if it's written in handwriting, if it's not notarized,
There's
it
no
goes
seal
like that.
to it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just
And it's how Ned Stark lost his head.
no, love it. No.
I mean, I'll do a Power Ranger show, but I need the right people. JV's. I mean, it's not going to be
busy. I'm busy. I'm a busy guy,
dude. At this point, I'm busy. You and I have so many shows together.
Two now.
We'll talk about the other one. There's been some changes. Just saying. And we're looking at the sky because
Caraxes. Hello, Caraxes.
Take cover!
Now again, this is okay. So the cool thing is, whereas in Game of Thrones, the dragons all looked the same, they all sounded the same. There's a little different color in their scales. That's how you could tell the difference. In here, you hear that high pitched. You hear that high pitched sound. You know what dragon that is. It's Caraxes, and you know it's Daemon now. So now it's like, oh, okay. So now this is a good little touch from this show to the previous show, where you're getting a distinction, more characteristics, more personalities. Because Caraxes, like Daemon, is kind of a dick, and he just does a flyby and gives a little push, like, "Ha, I'm back, suckers."
He does a little bit of Top Gun there. He's like going, we're gonna buzz the tower, and they're like going negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full, and then all of a sudden, and it just shakes everything. And Sir Kristen Cole's like going, "Princess," as she falls, and then she gets back up, but she's looking and she's smiling. She's like going, my uncle is such a
prick. Such a prick.
It's what she. Well, I wouldn't say prick. In her mind, it's what she. Would you?
Such a rebel, a prick.
Yeah, rebel. That's what. Okay, yeah, it's what she wants to be. It's what she wants to be. She wants to be a rebel. She doesn't want to listen because her father's too diplomatic for her taste. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Absolutely.
Yep. She's like, oh, that's hot.
Oh, definitely gets her lady biz going, as we find out later on.
Just saying.
You know what's wild in human history is adjacent to the show that incest is actually not uncommon for human species. It really isn't from our past.
You're just now figuring.
No, I know that, but it's just it's such a look, and it doesn't for the human line, but it's just so weird that human history was like going, the cousin, maybe the sister brother thing. It's like, really?
Yeah, that was quite common.
I know it was. I wish I had a time machine to go back in time and be like, so why?
So well, it was to keep the bloodlines pure.
It was very pure. They had limbs falling off.
Well, the problem. Well, see, the problem with that is you keep doing that over generation and generation and generation. Your gene pool has the depth of a teaspoon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Point.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that. It's just, I would love. I think if any scientist or archaeologist could like go back and ask why the royal so many royal families did this, I don't think there's a great answer for it. Little did they know how pure. Yeah, it's very pure. Ugh. And again, what's weird too is moving forward in the show, the majority of us are House Black, our Team Black, and we support Rhaenyra and Daemon. It's like it's kind of like that monkey instinct in us. I don't know. Weird. Viserys.
So, obviously, there's a big to-do because court has been called, and Mr. Daemon is gonna saunter in. Got a little haircut going on there.
Got a little bit of a weird thing sitting on his head. Might think it's a crown because it's a circlet.
No, it's a crown. It's a crown.
No, I know. Just saying, people, and it probably in that moment, if we were to actually there to be a real people, be like going, "Is that a crown? The fuck is that?" Like, and he's met with the sword.
Sir Westerly, add it to the chair. That is the weapon of the crab feed eater.
Yes.
You wear a crown. Do you also call yourself king?
Once we smash the Triarchy, they name me King of the Narrow Sea. But I know that there is only one true king, Your Grace.
Mm-hmm.
My crown and stepstones.
Looking at Otto, and I'm sure Otto's like, "This is some treachery, Your Grace. This is Daemon we're talking about here." And of course, Daemon, this gives the impression that Daemon might have put a new lease on life, is coming around. He's gonna be the good prince. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
No. Daemon's always gonna have blood of the
Daemon's
dragon. Daemon's gonna Daemon. Also at the same time, shout out to the fact that again, this was the guy from The Replacements who was
the kicker. Wiry.
He's the wiry. Fuck, he turned into a good actor.
British.
Very British. Very British.
Where is Lord Corlys?
He sailed home to Driftmark.
Who holds the stepstones?
The tides, the crabs, and 2,000 dead Triarchy corsairs staked to the sand to warn those who might follow.
Viserys doesn't seem to be happy with that.
Well, okay, so you've taken land now. You have reclaimed land, but Daemon left no garrison to patrol it. Which honestly, Viserys might be like, okay, cool. I don't have to do anything now. All right, cool. I'm hands off here. Viserys was a very hands-off king.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he was.
Love it.
Brits have a better American accent than I do. Yeah.
And of course, Daemon's welcome back with open arms. And all the while, Otto must be thinking to himself, shit.
Yep. Because he quietly slips to the side as we saw just before I showed this little scene. Because Otto's like, God damn it.
I thought I was rid of him. God.
Pretty much. He's like, what do I have to do to get rid of you, dude? He's like,
You're a cockroach, dude. You're a fucking cockroach.
It reminds me of I can't remember what movie. He's like, why won't you just die?
Oh, there's a lot of those.
There's one in specific.
You're thinking of Gladiator.
Yes, yes, it is. Why won't you just die? Yes. One of my favorite movies of all time, and maybe one of the best movies in history.
Apparently not, because you can't even remember the lines.
Well, that's not nice. I've slept twice since then. Actually, I can't remember the last time I watched Gladiator. I watched Armageddon before that. It's another great movie. But you didn't like Armageddon?
It's okay. It's what it is. It's a popcorn flick. It's a popcorn flick.
It's a fucking incredible popcorn flick. Come on.
Then you and I have way different standards then.
Come on, it's a good movie. It's a great 1998 movie.
Ugh,
all right, so
any movie with Ben Affleck that is not directed by Kevin Smith, Ben Affleck is bad, with one exception.
Just saying, love it says so good.
Okay, you can both be wrong. It's fine.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. When they slingshot around the moon, there's a Russian space station. No, all right, back to Game of Thrones. Oh, it's muted. My bad.
So they're having a little party, and
I will not revisit this debate. You are always mother.
Viserys has been hitting the sauce a little bit. He's a little saucy right now, but I think
he's a little saucy.
I think we've established this is kind of to self-medicate a bit because this can't be fun, not for him.
No,
to walk around.
No, it's no great mystery.
And Mr. Otto Hightower's like,
fuck, why are you still here?
Yes, he is.
Wow. Our mother, she had no regard for custom or tradition, rules. And I, sadly, was no great warrior.
Congratulations on your victory.
See, so here we see the problem here. And this is where Viserys is a bit jealous of Daemon.
Mm-hmm.
Mother doted on him. Daemon was more like mother. Apparently, Mom was not a fan of rules or customs or traditions either. They're Targaryens.
Yes.
Because the Targaryens view themselves as above the rest of the folk.
Yes.
We are closer to gods. So we don't suffer what you folks think. So your rules and whatever doesn't apply to us. This is Daemon. Daemon was also very skilled in the battle. Viserys was not.
No.
Viserys is a little jealous of Daemon.
He is. Because he is not blood of the dragon, and his daughter is. And he doesn't understand that why maybe generationally he was skipped. And so in my opinion, I agree with you, dude. It causes a rift between him and his daughter, with the fact that Rhaenyra seems to be closer with Daemon than she is with her own father.
Yeah.
And this is before all the shenanigans, which there'll be shenanigans later. Allison's like,
perhaps Prince Daemon would care for a tour of the gallery. He hasn't yet seen the new tapestries gifted to you by Novus and Quahor.
Oh,
Would you like to see
and
the tapestry?
dick move, Viserys. Dick move, Viserys. That's a dick move right there.
He has no interest in such things.
I'd like to see them.
Oh, well, then you should not deprive yourself.
Dick move, Viserys. Again, a little sauce, little hitting the sauce a little bit. No, we're going to be men. Even though he'd probably like to go see the tapestries too.
And yeah, it's a dick move, dude. And you're just, and again, he is sauced because he is self-medicating. I would say at this point he probably doesn't understand what's really going on with him.
Well, no one does.
No one does. Yeah, that's the problem.
They just know he's wasting away.
Yes.
And so they are trying to slow the process down.
Yes. And of course, Daemon is kind of noticing that Rhaenyra walked away. Now Alicent is walking towards Rhaenyra, who's like,
Well, and then these two have of a moment
Surmise
where
the tour did not go well?
I enjoyed it as long as I could.
Well,
so
they were
go on.
very, 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 very good friends
Yeah,
at one
they were.
point until Allison married her father.
Which no fault of her own. She had
No, no, it's not. It's not Allison's fault. It's not
no.
Rhaenyra's fault either.
It's Otto's fault.
It's Otto's fault. And Viserys being down in the basically
down in the dumps and
hollowed out by the loss of his wife and his future child. He was easy picking.
Stuck in his feels.
I mean, literally a lizard on a side of a road could have picked those bones clean to get Allison to. I'm just saying, he was so. He would what? Would you look at me?
Ew.
Have every young knight and lord in the Seven Kingdoms fawning over you.
Oh, God.
She's like, what misery? I've only pumped out kids.
So, yeah, okay, exactly. Because Allison has still at this point, has a very romantic view of the world.
Yes.
This is the life that she kind of wanted.
Yes.
She would love for young suitors to come and make claims for her hand, and that is not her life. Now she is the queen. She's mom.
At 18, she's a year older than Rhaenyra, right?
Something around there. But but all of a sudden she had all of this formative years just taken from her, because now she's not even thought of as Alicent or Lady Alicent or Alicent Hightower. She's the queen.
Yes.
Queen Mother.
Your Grace. As she would be called. She'd be called Your Grace. She is royalty. She is no longer. No one asked her opinion anymore. They just bowed to her.
Right.
And so she's probably a little bit jealous of Rhaenyra, who gets to rebel back a little bit and pick
some freedom.
Yes. It's weird. It's almost like two sides of the same fucking coin.
Choice between two suitors, no less 2 score of them. Those men and boys don't fawn over me. They only want my name and my Valyrian blood for their offspring. I think
She
it's
ain't
rather
wrong.
romantic. How romantic it must be to get imprisoned in a castle and me to squeeze out heirs.
Reach into the crowd. There it is.
Ouch. Little dig there.
Well, she does apologize. She says sorry. It's under her breath, but she says sorry.
The king went through great effort to arrange your tour. He is frustrated. But I am glad you are home. I find I have few friends lately. I like to believe I'm still the Lady Alicent, but...
Nope.
All anyone sees when they look at me now is the Queen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've missed you too.
And that is a solid moment. That is a legitimate solid moment. It's two friends reconnecting over the fact that now they understand that. And again, we see that again later in season at the end of episode 8, where things have been so tense, and then all of a sudden, it's like it's family again. It's like it's friends again, and then unfortunately after that, politics gets back in the way. All right, so Damon's at is it tree? What the hell's the tree called again?
That would be that. It's in the God's wood. That is a werewood tree.
Thank you, werewood tree. She's saying there's surely more to your return than simply taunting my father.
And Damon's like, I just wanted to come home.
So,
Yeah.
He is playing coy.
what do you want?
He is playing coy.
Only the comforts of home.
Now he's manipulating the situation a
I don't thought you
bit.
particularly comfortable in
Well,
this home.
he's Damon.
Mm-hmm.
Though I do suppose you seem changed by your adventures. Mature, perhaps.
You've matured yourself these last 4 years, Princess.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get used to the attention.
The attention I can endure, it's the rest I could do without. My father seems content to sell me off to whichever lord has the biggest castle.
There are worse things to be sold for.
Marriage is only a political arrangement. Once you are wed, you can do as you like. For men, marriage might be a political arrangement.
Right.
For women, is like a death sentence. Would where I would have been rid of my bronze bish ages ago.
Bitch.
Which
Bronze bitch. That's what he calls her.
Yeah, he calls her bronze bitch. Which we find out the fact that Damon is still married.
Technically, yeah. I mean, estrangement. I mean, I don't think that they actually. No, they actually did try the deed once, and she's like, "Oh, we'll find out next episode what she says about that."
Yeah, we will. I do like the fact that they bring in Valerian here and they use it as a conversation. I don't mind reading subtitles as long as it makes sense.
Well, yeah.
What the hell is that?
Because they are sometimes when you don't want prying ears to hear, you speak in a language that they don't know.
Exactly. He offers her wine to drink. Your wife has been fortunate. You haven't put a child in her. Says, I doubt a child can grow in a hostile environment.
Wow.
My mother was made to produce heirs until it killed her. Almost subject myself to it. And Damon counters, what happened to your mother was a tragedy, which was true.
Mm-hmm.
It was true. The drama's better than the CW. It's better than what used to be daytime soap operas. And unfortunately, I do know something about that because I'd actually come home from middle school and my mom would be like going, tape Days of Our Lives, tape Days of Our Lives, and be like going, and if it doesn't tape, tell me what happened. I'm like, all right.
This explains a lot.
Dude. But this is a tragic world. You don't live in your life in fear, or you will forsake the best parts of it. I have no desire to live in fear. Only solitude.
Such a lonely prospect.
The stepstones were meant to be one for the realm, but over the past few days, it seems we have traded a crab feeder for a sea snake.
This is clearly a rebuke for passing over Lady Lena for Queen Alicent.
Years have passed since the business with his daughter.
Lady Elena, who was like 10? Really?
12. She was like 12.
Okay. Well, she looks like 10.
Doesn't make you say 10, I say 12. It's still a child. It's still a child,
and it's gross. And she's like, Your Grace, I would give you so many heirs, and it's like,
ew.
I'm like, is there a cliff or somebody else that I can like. Because if it's marry you or the Cliff, I'm choosing the Cliff because no. Love it says Days of Our Lives and Passions. Passions had a weird puppet. I don't know what that means. And yes, love it says
the
you.
soap operas.
Yes, yeah, it's very you. Ugh.
Certainly it cannot still be Roth.
The sea snake is an overproud man, to be sure, Your Grace. That pride has been injured.
Wow.
Salve the wound?
I fear Lord Corliss's pride is the least of our worries.
I don't wish to cause you further distress, Your Grace, but my brother has sent disturbing word from Old Town. Lord Corliss is said to have engaged in negotiations with the Sea Lord of Bravos. He plans to wed his daughter Lena to the Sea Lord's son.
Oh no.
House Valarian entered into an alliance with the Free Cities.
Oh, well, now she has a seat there. Good. As she should have a seat there.
Marriage pact.
So now we're stuck in now. So now Viserys, because he decided to do what? He decided to marry not for politics, but for love. He's got himself in a situation now, which he's like, Corlys can't still be upset. That was 2 years ago. Oh, he's still upset. You passed over his daughter.
Yeah.
And his wife supposedly had a stronger claim than you did. He's salty. He's very salty. And Lord Corlys is also also has high ambitions as well. So if he's not going to get what he wants from the crown, he will get power in other ways. Now, if you enter into a marriage pact with Essos, you got especially Bravos. That is a huge seaport city. That's a lot of real estate there between Bravos and King's Landing. That's gonna affect your trade. That's gonna affect your shipping lanes. That's gonna affect your food. You're in a world of hurt right now if this is seen through.
Also, Bravos is actually where Arya Stark went to avenge her family to become the Faceless. So that was
the Faceless Supergirl.
Yeah. That was the city of Bravos. And Alicent is being seen not understanding how to be a mother because she's 18.
Well, okay, so right now, we see, Alicent is not pregnant at this time, so she's given birth to, Helena, which is their second child, and becomes her first son, Aegon's wife. Ew.
It's definitely you.
It's all relative.
Yeah, it's definitely all relative. It's weird, the fact that it's so relative on all sides of everything ever. But anyway. Oh, Sir Kristen Cole, standing guard.
Good night, Sir Kristen.
Sleep well, Princess.
Doing his job. That's a suck job. I'm just going to say. Kingsguard, that's a suck job.
It is a suck job.
I mean,
especially when she wants to hump you like a hand grenade.
Well, not quite yet. She doesn't.
It's getting close.
It's getting there. After the soon-to-be knight's shenanigans, she gets a little hot and bothered there. So she sees there's clothes where these are dirty clothes, dingy. They don't smell perfumed or anything. And there's a message. Well, this is where they are. They are in Maegor's Keep Fast, where Maegor had all these secret tunnels built. So in case of an invasion, the royal family could escape. Obviously, Damon has studied this and knows exactly that there's a secret passage in Rhaenyra's room. And there we go.
Moving furniture, pushing the door open. Yeah, whoa.
So now we got a little adventure. Oh, such a great theme.
Mm-hmm. Just saying of adventure, it turns into something else.
It might have turned into something else, but things just didn't come up right.
Yeah. Not at the moment. I'd almost actually kind of maybe allude to the fact that Damon still has somewhat of a conscience.
No.
Even though canonically it is said that he has
right.
issue.
And that's what happened. That's what happened.
He does pump out a lot of kids with. We're not there yet. Step, Ryan. Where are we going? We're sneaking into the city to do horrible things.
Well, just.
And this is one. Yeah, this is one of the only scenes where you're actually going to get is there nudity? Not just yet, but we're gonna have to keep it audio.
Right.
Damon's got his hood down. Rhaenyra is. Yep. Somebody's doing something in an alleyway.
Right. So this is a part of life that Rhaenyra doesn't know about.
Yes.
And this is why Damon is beloved amongst the people, because he would come into the streets and be amongst the people. You mean not? And so would Rhaegar. Rhaegar probably wasn't as scandalous as Damon was, but you get the idea. You get the love from the people. The people will back you.
Pretty much. And it's just more of Rhaenyra learning some things about the streets. But now we're back with Viserys and Alicent. And one thing before the fact is that someone tells Rhaenyra with a very, very strict hat on, get out of my way, boy. And he's like, he called me boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so Alicent gets called to the king's chambers. Oh no, not yet. Not yet. She's just like looking at him as he's wasting away. And this can't be this can't be like, oh, okay, my love, my husband, great. Meanwhile, my friend's going out and having people swoon over her, and I want that.
Mm-hmm.
But you get to do that, though, Alicent. You get to say, everyone, out. And everyone drops everything they do and leaves.
Thank you, husband.
And now we come to the matter of the great iron chair. And whose bum it might bear. Our good king.
And here's where Rhaenyra gets a dose of what the common people think about her family and her father.
Names his daughter, a girl, his heir. But then to him, a babe is born. A son! So which heir might that chair bear? Who will it be? The brother, the daughter, or the little princeling of 3?
The face says it all.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say.
She's like, what? Huh? What?
Because again, she has not earned anything. She has not done anything with these people. They know Damon, but they don't know her. So they only know her father and the fact that she like flits off and she does whatever she wants. And again,
Rhaenyra, the realm's delight. A girl so young and so slight, loved by all of her people. But would she make a powerful queen? Or would she be feeble? For Aegon the Babe Prince might long for acclaim. He has 2 things Rhaenyra cannot. A conqueror's name and a cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, just if you will. But many of the small folk would like to believe that as a male, Aegon should be the heir.
Their wants are of no consequence.
they are.
And Damon sets her straight.
If you expect to rule.
And Damon understands that.
Wow.
Tonight, I wish to be
Okay,
free of the
so Damon understands you need the love of the people. It doesn't hurt to have the people back you, but at the same time, he is still blood of the dragon, where I need you, but do I really need you?
Dempsey says, I can't stay, but I had to drop in to hit that like button. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Dempsey.
I will make the next cast, though. Dude,
All right,
it's all
buddy.
good.
Hey,
You're
Dempsey, I will see you Thursday with Roman of the Empire. We're talking heavy metal.
like heavy metal?
Yeah, bands. The metal bands.
Nice. Very nice.
the burdens of my inheritance.
4 Copper Street rat in King's Landing we pay for our pleasures.
Hey, stop! Boy!
Wait, I'll find him.
Fucking Rhaenyra. And Alicent is, of course, in her nightgown, getting ready for bed. And we go back to Rhaenyra running because it's like going, hey, four coppers, boy.
Right.
The Harwin.
Princess.
Harwin Strong, who has a nickname, Breakbones.
Big man.
He's a big boy.
Don't.
Take care, boy. Next time you might not be so lucky.
Playing along. All right, Sir Harwin. There you go.
Enjoyed that, did you?
Who knows when our next takes freedom?
All right, so Alicent gets a knock on the door.
Alicent's in bed. She's asleep. She's tired. The king wants you. What?
You know, if I was actually the king, we'd sleep in the same damn bed.
I don't think they would allow that with his skin condition and such.
It's a great point. I didn't think about that one. Wait, so they allow the friction of?
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying the queen has her own quarters.
You know, ironically, we actually need like Shadu or Anna right now because You and I,
No.
neither one of us has read the book.
We don't need Shadow here.
Well, we kind of. What's up,
Tom?
He comes in at the last minute. Tom is like, "What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Seriously." Yeah, no. All right. So apparently, Viserys wants to
Pardon me, Your
get it
Grace.
on.
Yeah.
The king has requested your presence.
She's like, "God damn it!"
The hour is quite late. Yes, Your Grace.
She is
Actually,
like,
that's a great question. How are the marriage proposals going, Tom?
This is one. So Alicent, she knows the hour's late. She gets summoned to the king's chambers. She knows exactly what's going on, and she is like, "Oh God, why?"
He says the nice Asian lady tonight. Well, you know what?
Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
Yeah, very well done. Actually, swoop that up. Don't marry American women. They've become lazy. Well, they're wonderful. I don't. Shit. Oh, let's dig it, Ryan. You dumbass. Oh God. All right. So Alicent is basically going to. Yeah. No. I mean. Yeah. All right. So it gets a lot more spicy.
Okay, so this little segment here, this little section here, we see two different lives. We see the life that Daemon is proposing to Rhaenyra, where we are Targaryens. This is the life we can have. The life that kind of Rhaenyra wants, freedom, as opposed to Alicent, who is doing her duty, and during the act, the look in her eyes, she is 10,000 miles away. It is vacant. There is nothing going on in her. She's not in this for pleasure. There's no enjoyment at all.
Yeah, that's the look. You can't see anything, just her face, where she's like, she looks like she wants to die. And again, I was actually critical of this scene the last episode. I do understand the fact that yes, Alicent hates the fact of what her life has become, but I do believe somewhere deep down that she had at least some caring for her friend's father, but she was forced to do the other thing and take it the other direction, where she's like, "You're just such a wonderful man, and I love you." And it's like going, no, that's not what she wanted either. But yeah, Alicent's 40-yard stare it's kind of haunting. It's really haunting. So, yeah. All right, so Daemon is taking her through the intimate to a pleasure house, the intimate moments of the streets. Hold on. Let's actually. It's more about Daemon and Rhaenyra than it is actually about the doing the stuff.
What is this place? It's where people come to take what they want.
There's men, there's women, there's men.
Just a big flesh fest.
Yeah, pretty much.
So long story short, she gets hot and bothered. They go in for the seduction. They kiss. She's ready to go, and Daemon is still in his stage, and he can't. No, Tyler, no ladies tonight. Jump on in, man.
You have the link, fucker. Let's go. We're at the boobies part, so Yes. So okay. So
So there is no
Rhaenyra. Yep.
So there is no morals here. Damon all of a sudden does not have a crisis of conscience or anything, because if he could get it up, there'd be no. This is not this scene does not happen. They would be going at it. So it's only the frustration of why he leaves is because he can't right now. So there's no morals here.
It happens to the best of us when you've had too much to drink.
Right.
I mean, it only happened once, but yeah, it was kind of like a half a noodle down a hallway. Well, no, the hallway that's not fair. Again, so and of course we go back to wait, what? Viserys says a marriage is for duty, and Allison's like she's like, yeah, it is.
I'm so annoyed. She's like, I'm so annoyed here. I'm over this.
Hi, Tyler.
Hey, Tyler.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
You're a nipple.
I am. Yeah, I'm away from my computer.
No, it's good, man. Did everything go okay?
Stop in, and we're still kind of waiting on that.
Okay.
But, just you know, in the hospital and waiting for how that goes. But how's the show?
So far, so good, man.
Really good. This is actually one of my favorite episodes of House of the Dragon because it kind of opens up new characters to interesting things. And again, Damon is
all right, guys. Have a good show. I gotta go. But
all right, see you, buddy.
Bye, bud.
It's hard to show all of this. Rhaenyra smiling. Now she's kissing Damon again.
Right.
And he's opening her blouse.
Right.
She wants it.
Right. They both do. They both do.
Yes.
So again, this is not a question of he realizes her age and he just can't do it. No.
Yeah,
none of that.
He just can't do it.
He just physically can't do it.
It's very dark too, which I'm okay with. Nothing wrong with that. There you go. So we'll leave on this one. He puts his hand over hers, and then he
can't, and then he's frustrated, so he walks off and leaves her. Just leaves her there, half dressed, in a pleasure house, the princess and heir to the throne.
Yes.
Again, no regard. There's no regard for her safety or anything, because if anyone recognizes her, she is in danger.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, she's in a very dangerous place.
So she makes it back.
So she heads out, and we see a little child kind of like looking around. Oh, foreshadowing.
Yep. And she ends up back in her room.
Well, it's great because she walks through the front door of her room.
Yes.
And Cole is like, Did I miss something?
Yes. He's like, what the fuck?
And she's hot and bothered. And this is where she's not going to be. She is not going to be denied. And again, this is a suck job because if you're a knight and you're gonna do the deed, you got to take all that shit off, and that takes a while.
Well, also at the same time too, like most of the straps are in the back. Like somebody has to take it off for you. But like Rhaenyra, can you grab that one? Okay, there's one here, and it's like, it's like. Also, at the same time, maybe don't hump the king's daughter, but he does. He definitely does.
Maybe if you're a member of the King's Guard, don't fuck the king. King's daughter. What's up, Mr. Grant?
Dude, you have the link too. All the links all the way around.
Linkity links.
Rittenera is now taking off his armor slowly, and after 20 minutes,
What's that's going to take? I mean, so 2 hours later, he's finally
2 hours later. Hey, buddy.
Hello,
Oh,
Mr.
Mr.
Greg. Mr. Gregory. Hello, sir.
What's going on, champ?
Oh,
Chill
you
and
know,
chill.
we're just talking a little bit of incest gone wrong, and now she's going for second fiddle.
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
I mean, he's there. Might as well.
right?
I mean, I can't blame the man.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? He turns into a complete cock, and then a cuck, and then wins and cries. Like, it's never gonna happen, is it?
So we were just talking about the we were just talking about the sequence earlier with Rhaenyra and Daemon, where Daemon is kind of showing her the life of a Targaryen, the freedom of being a Targaryen, and then the confines of Alicent and just the different dynamics of the two.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's completely different in the books, though. Like in the written history of it, because she actually runs. I mean, she does run into Strong on the way out, but she goes home instead.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
she goes home with an actual real man, not Cole.
Interesting. I did not know that. Well, welcome back to somebody who knows the books, because I don't. No, man. Thanks for being here. Seriously. So this is obviously George has said that what the show does is going to be considered canonical because it was a shit book.
Well, no.
He's also said they're all separate universes now.
Yeah, and then
They did?
Yeah.
Oh
He said
God.
both.
Well, he also said, well, I mean, the book that this was taken from is written from a third party, actually 3 third parties.
2 or 3 of them, yeah.
Yeah, 3.
And they didn't even include Mushroom in it. Like, especially that scene down there on Silk Road. Mushroom was a key part of that. He was the one that was seeing all the depravity. He's the one that tells the story. Yet he's not even in this. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
All Peter Dinklage's fault.
God damn it, Peter Dinklage. Actually, it really is his fault because Peter Dinklage really put the fucking.
He put the boot on the little man.
Yeah, it really did.
So, House of the Dragon. Next scene.
So House of the Dragon, they do stuff, and it's Rhaenyra's first time ever.
Hey, wow!
I got my books.
Damn. Fuck,
All
man,
right.
hold on. Let me. Jiminy Christmas.
So, let's get the back of it. It's got all the books on there.
Nice.
There's some new stuff on it. I don't know why, but they put House of Dragons on the side of it. So,
Love it says, "Oh my." She's digging the girth of your books. Hey George, when are you going to finish that?
Quite thick too.
Well, yeah.
Most books are.
So what are we at? We're at 4,000, probably.
I don't know. It's
100 and it's over. That's what it is. Yeah. Sorry, dude. You're still full screen.
It's
all right. So
been a long time.
All right. So we don't need to see this. If they do stuff.
They do stuff.
Do a lot of stuff.
They get a lot of stuff.
I'd have done stuff with her.
She's 14.
No, she's 17 now.
17 right now.
It's been 4 years. So yeah, she's close to 18.
In the show.
In the show.
In the show, she's 17. Yeah.
Also, her and Alicent are much older, much bigger age difference in the books.
That's what I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they really? How far apart?
9.5 years.
9.5 years. Holy shit! Well,
yeah, what she was doing with Viserys in that she was also doing with Jaehaerys, reading stories, bathing him.
Right. That's him. I mentioned that. I mentioned that Otto has been pimping her out ever since she was a child.
Yep.
That's right. I forgot about that. You did say that last week. Holy
And she was also with Jaehaerys when he died. She was the only person in the room when he died.
good Lord. All right.
Damn high towers. Fuck the high towers, man.
All right, so here comes Otto.
I hate Otto so much, but he's acted like so perfectly.
Oh,
Oh, he's incredible.
The actor's great, and because I hate the character, so good job.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of a birdie. Maybe a nod to a previous Game of Thrones.
This has been going on for this is nothing new.
No, it's not. But it's a nod for people who obviously watched Game of Thrones and loved it, like going, oh, well, all of a sudden Rhaenyra.
Well, they don't have to explain. Okay, you got a kid there. Right. I've got a message for you.
Yeah.
You know what it is. Yeah.
Right.
And Damon wakes up in
I'm your protector. Lucky for
the White Worm.
It doesn't wake up in the White Worm.
No, because he can't get it up.
This will cut the fog.
Except for his niece.
Is it called Gatorade and a greasy burger? Because that's how I cut the fog as a kid.
Oh, it gets better. I'm just saying.
Oh, it gets better, yeah.
And not so common hole then.
I've left that life behind.
He's like, what the fuck did I do last night?
The skin trade could only take me so far in this life.
Now she has gone from
lessons are not welcome, but suffer.
Trading flesh to trading information.
Is that not a natural progression for someone in that position, hearing probably the most powerful? And again, real quick, I want to show her. She's beautiful.
The position
She's beautiful.
is dictated by. Well, that's the thing. When it comes to that, what she's doing, you don't know what's the main goal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Is it seduction or is it information? There is a very fine line between the two because they go hand in hand.
Correct.
That's very true. Lovett says, I'm making an iced mocha tomorrow. I'm that caffeine deprived. My issue is that usually I mix caffeine and liquor. I kind of started with being a vodka Red Bull kind of guy when I was.
You are such a chick, dude. You are such a chick. That is such a chick drink.
Not at the time, it wasn't.
Oh,
it is now.
It always has been.
That's kind of scary to think that is a chick drink. I'm just going to mix two things. One's going to slow my heart down. One's going to speed it up. What a chick thing to do.
It all kind of makes your heart sag and explode later on in life.
Dude, I used to drink it all the time, and I can't even have anything like Red Bull or
yeah, dude, it's bad.
V or any Monster, any of those ones, because I go heart palpitations like the moment that I have it. Yeah, anything that has like an exploding sound in its name, that's
I
like
can't do it.
Full of energy, and I'm like, it will kill me.
Well, C4 has no sugar, no artificial colors or anything, but just a boatload of caffeine.
Is it sweet?
Yeah, it actually is.
Check the potassium level.
It's got that taurine and guanine in it, right?
No, this is like an all natural one, but it is the official.
Does it say how much potassium it has per 100 on the side?
270 milligrams.
Jesus
Christ! Of caffeine?
No, that's potassium.
Oh, okay.
That's only 5 times your daily dosage you're supposed to have.
That's fine.
How many milligrams of caffeine does it have?
Doesn't say.
It doesn't say?
It doesn't have to because it's not a food. Caffeine's not a food.
Right.
Well,
total calories? Total calories? 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the official energy drink of the WWE.
But your your
the
body can
official
only
energy drink of a
handle.
sport that's known for people to drop dead from heart attacks.
What that happened one time.
Yeah, it happens once a week. You find another wrestler just drop dead.
All right, well, Game of Thrones. I see
Yeah,
Joker.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
I think
House
I
of the
see
Dragon.
how House of the Dragon. Yeah, I see how Joker's wanting to go out. So fuck it. He's like, it's fine, whatever.
Oh, Your Grace, I have
apologize.
disturbing news.
Grace. I have.
And Viserys initially has it right, but backs off of it.
The sea snake.
I'll be right back.
I'm afraid it concerns the princess, my king.
Has she been harmed?
It is no easy thing to tell a father of his daughter's exploits. I had considered saying nothing, but...
What has she done?
The princess was spied last evening. Beyond the walls of the keep. In a pleasure house.
What of it?
She was carrying on with her uncle. They were engaged in behaviors unbecoming of a maiden. Of a princess.
Oh, but actually, it's actually becoming of a Targaryen, plural. So the fact that this kind of weighs over, in my opinion.
What behaviors?
They were coupling, Your Grace.
What must I say, Your Grace?
You enter my chamber, accusing
Yeah.
me of something.
Dude, you come into my room, you disturb my model making. You know how much I love this shit. Spit it out.
He's like, you're disrupting modeling time. Get to the fucking point, dude.
This is the king's playtime, damn it.
He's like, just say it plainly.
It gives me no pleasure in saying this bullshit.
Yeah.
In the bowels of a pleasure den.
He's like, go on.
And we're waiting.
Coupling.
Put in the Wii in the Xbox.
Which did not happen.
Did not happen.
This is a lie. You have been lied to.
I only wish that were true, Your Grace.
Who is responsible for this gossip? Have this rumor monger brought before me at once, and I will take their eyes.
As your hand, I must maintain.
That'd be me, sir.
Sources of information, and this one as yet has never led me astray. And several of the servants have now admitted to seeing her. The princess, creeping through the gates from King's Landing, disguised as a page during the hour of the owl.
See? You put a lie in there with a couple of truths. It's believable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. D-Day!
What up, D-Day? A little late to the party. She's getting her back blown out, Your Grace. Well, no, not yet.
Just not by Damon. By Kristen Cole.
Oh yeah, no, not by Damon. Which shit causes problems later. So no, Viserys had it right. He's like going, these are lies. Like going, it didn't happen. It almost happened, but it didn't.
Ambition that you would have my daughter stalked, spied upon, awaiting your best chance to destroy her reputation.
I have no such intent, Your Grace.
You think so?
Bullshit!
Your designs are obvious. Do you wish to have your blood on the Iron Throne so badly that you are willing to destroy mine own?
Yes.
Yes.
Just get out. Leave me. Once.
And Viserys, you should have. What's up, Jacob?
Hey, Jacob, how you doing, bud?
Viserys, you should have stuck with your gut. You should have stuck with it, but you didn't.
No, he didn't.
But also, here's the thing: you'll see in this next scene, I'll point something out to you, and it's about Damon, and he doesn't help his cause.
True.
No. Damon.
Now, I will say, when they find Damon, and they bring him into the throne room, and they lay him on that granite slab floor, which I'm sure is nice and cold. And after a night of drinking, and your head's pounding, that cold floor is gonna feel awesome. I'm just saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not that I've ever had that experience at all, ever.
So Otto leaves and finds out that Allison hears everything.
Oh, well, how could she not hear everything? She was there.
She was there.
In the room.
She was in the room, but the thing is, though, is that during the moment, given the fact that they don't usually spend the night together.
Well, where is she gonna go?
Oh, she's not going to go anywhere.
Right. So he knows that she's hearing all of this.
Well,
Exactly.
he probably actually.
That's why he was upset at the beginning of it. He's like, "You interrupted me while I was plowing your daughter."
Right.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Exactly.
Also, just for the record, this is why husbands and wives should sleep together all the time. The fact that they sleep in separate rooms is weird.
I've been divorced twice. I'm fine with it.
I've never been married once, but trust me, I still like to sleep with my better half.
You'll learn.
Former better half. Well, maybe not. Maybe I find a good half. It's not crazy. The guy's laughing.
Oh, yeah.
It's not nice.
Sure you will.
You do it. Joker says every night when he goes to bed. Maybe the next one will be different. Lucky number 3.
All right, so Rhaenyra sneaks out. Well, just walks out.
She was good at that. Oh, she's like, what?
What do you mean? My father has made some worrying allegations about you. Were you with your uncle?
We hung out.
Oh, I haven't seen him in years. He took me into the city for some fun.
Tell me the whole of it, Rhaenyra.
Your father accused me of something.
You're like, shut up, bitch. Who are you to talk to me like that?
I drank wine.
She is the queen.
What are you, my mum?
Kinda.
Awkward.
You're not my mom. Well, kinda. Yeah, I am.
You're not my real mom.
It's dark.
Then you slam the door and you run out.
And now it's like, oh, whoa, R2.
Hey, buddy. Welcome to probably the most awkward part of this, where Allison asked if
she banged if she banged her uncle.
Yeah.
Was I drank wine, left the castle after dark.
You fucked David in a pleasure house.
Ooh, whoa.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
Well, hang on. Allison says...
It's a vile accusation.
Is it? You Targaryens do have queer customs.
Ooh!
Damon's
Ouch!
no limit.
Ouch! I'll be right back.
R2 said, did you open the box? No, I have not. It is still sealed. I didn't get a chance to make the weekend. I will make it tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. So yeah, that's on me. I'm behind on the videos. So I need to step it up. Yeah, D-Day, Rhaenyra, did you smash? It's a vile accusation.
Your Grace, sister, you must know I would never. You cannot believe such gossip.
My father is no gossip.
Well, certainly he's been misled. He could not have witnessed such a thing.
Why not?
Because
that's true.
Like, it would feel weird being grilled by someone who is basically your age that's banging your dad. Like, it'd be such
pretty much
awkward. It would just feel so weird. It's just like, who are you to talk about that? You lied to me and got with my dad behind my back.
All right, dude,
Well,
that's not
me.
funny. I should have poked more air holes in there. Like, that's not funny. Seriously, that's not cool. I come from a family of people who love animals and grew up in kind of a rural-ish Colorado area. I know he's joking, but
Wait,
I'm
you're from a rural setting with that accent? No way.
well, I was born in Arizona, but I grew up in the western slope of Colorado. So yeah, no, it's
You sound like a farmer to me, so
wait, really?
yeah.
Are you really? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shit. Yeah, I did. I grew up in they call it a city, but it's literally a handful, and I say less than a handful of stops on the interstate. Like they had to make a sign to be like going, "Welcome to Grand Junction," and it's like nobody cares.
The first sign that you go into town was "Thanks for visiting." You wait, what? I missed it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of how it is. But anyway, Renera, she's just
Who made these claims to your father?
these claims.
I am the princess. To question my virtue is an act of treason.
Maybe
I do
not.
not know specific. What your father did not tell you. He reported it to the king.
Uh-oh.
I overheard. So you are accusing me of slanders? You overheard? I only want to help you, Rhaenyra.
That one I actually believe. Again, going back to them being childhood friends. R2 says, born in Arizona, moved to Babylona, got a condo made of stone. King Tut. I wish I had a fucking condo. I don't think they have condos here, dude. That's like a Florida thing. it's either well, I mean, you can get a house the size of a condo in Palisade, but Rhaenyra seems
Genuinely hurt.
We drank in a tavern.
But then at the same time, you're like, oh,
Several
you sneaky bitch.
Mhm.
You're not lying, but you're not telling the truth
It's
either.
getting late.
Yes.
And I
It's
asked
like
to
you had
go
sex
home.
with the uncle. He's like, no, I didn't.
Damon wished to continue.
Just not with Damon.
Yeah.
He was my escort. I had no real choice. Continue.
I did not have sex with my uncle. I did not.
No, you didn't. No, she didn't.
Again, we in the Xbox. She's like, I wanted it. She's like, I'm telling you, I wanted it in the brothel. And Allison's like, in a brothel.
Yeah,
Going,
of all places, that's probably the most expected.
it's like as if you wanted it from Viserys in a chamber, laying there like a dead corpse.
Dead fish.
You took me to a show.
Yes, R2.
I was only a spectator. I didn't do anything.
I still don't get why there's a fucking weirwood there. That's the thing that's really bothering me.
Right.
Why is that there?
Because from what I've heard, the werewoods never grew that far south.
They couldn't grow there. That was
No. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense unless it's trying to, again, just bring in or kind of like going, oh, look, Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, the werewoods. Jangling keys, yeah.
Oh, I remember. I remember.
I mean, there was definitely jangling keys in this series, but at least it was followed by solid right.
It wasn't egregious.
Yeah, it wasn't egregious.
You can jangle keys as a part of the story. So you priming it or priming it?
Priming, dude.
Dude, look at the potassium in that. That's even worse. That's how they get all the flavor in it. It's through potassium. It's just like your heart, just like, oh, what's this? It's poison.
Your heart's gonna explode, dude.
I got a second one. I got a spare one.
What's gonna do?
You know, I actually look forward to the day that humanity we get bionic hearts, because I'm going to be one of the first ones to sign up for Gen 4 after they've worked all the bugs out, because I want to live to 150.
Why?
Because I want to live. There's so many things to do on this planet.
Is there?
This is a good planet, dude. Got a good planet, man. Come on.
Well, if you live that long, you might actually be able to
Whoa,
see
wow.
when the winter comes out or
The
not.
potassium here, wow. The potassium here, you could eat like an entire. You could eat like an entire. Has more potassium than an entire tree of bananas. An entire tree.
Holy shit.
They had to change their formula because over here that's considered poison when they brought it over. So the prime that we get is slightly different to the prime in America.
Yeah,
actually,
there's
I
a
don't
lot
know yours. I don't know how. Yeah, maybe it's the same. I know there's a lot of countries, but yeah, it's
There's a
poison
lot of
water.
things in America you can do here. Like, brought to you
tastes
by
not bad,
Pfizer.
though.
Yeah,
All right.
America
All right,
and New
love it.
Zealand, the only two countries that
I
can
love it.
advertise pharmaceuticals.
Appreciate you. We're almost done. We got like roughly another like 16 minutes we can power through here.
And then Damon sank into his cups
And he got drunk, and I had to find my way back. So again, she is telling a good little truth, because this would be consistent with how Damon acts, and it's believable.
Also, there are nuggets of truth in this that
Right,
Damon had an issue where,
but it's still a lie. It's a lie by
it is a lie. It's very much a
issue.
lie. It's stretching the truth to like 100.
So you did not.
No, she didn't.
Must I truly refute that?
And then Allison tries to reason. We have tried to find you a good this and that and the other,
I
and then
swear this to you upon the
we
memory of
we
your
get.
mother.
We can move forward a little, because this is just a lot of
Yeah, it
just
is.
repeating. So we get Damon being thrown into the throne room, and again that nice cold floor, which would just feel amazing.
You mean this?
Yes. Oh, that nice cold stone floor. After a night of just drinking and drinking, that's gonna feel amazing. That's gonna feel so good. As you find out when Viserys leaves, you must leave and go to the Vale. Now, David just kind of rolls over and like, give me an hour. Let me just. Oh, it's so cold. It's wonderful.
Damon does the one thing here that he's consistently done throughout the entire thing. When he's confronted with a lie from Viserys, he doesn't correct him on it. He doesn't admit it. He doesn't say it didn't happen. He just lets Viserys make up his decision. And the two times that he's been exiled have both been based purely and simply on that.
Yep.
Right. And
Damon's finally letting his brother make it. He's giving his brother the power to make a decision, because Viserys was the king that waited, didn't decide anything, except for when Damon, quote unquote, forced his hand by not telling him the truth.
And also, Damon, also when the Viserys says, "Is it true?" and Damon's always like, "You're gonna have to be more specific, bro. I've done I've done a lot."
He's like, I need context, dude.
And then when he says it, his answer it's cool. It's like, well, we used to slut around when we were younger. Not saying, like, it's got nothing to do with it. Like, that's clever. I like it.
And this is probably, in my opinion, the worst way to open up this discussion. Won't you even deny it? And he's like going,
"Did I what?
Did you ask a question?"
I need to understand the charge before I can attempt to discredit it.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh God, why? Oh, that hurts. Yeah, I've had it. Hey, Project.
Brother. When we were...
Hey, Project. He said, "What's up, Terrence?"
I mean,
yeah.
I've had a few of those drunken nights where you wake up on the floor and this is like, oh God, oh
yeah,
God,
but
no.
I don't think you've ever had somebody accusing you of defiling your
niece.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a niece, so.
Yeah.
By Nira's age, we fucked our way through most of the brothels on the Street of Silk.
We were young men. She is just a girl. Your
She's a woman
niece.
grown. Nira's a woman grown. Better her first experience would be with me than some whore.
You have ruined her. What lord will wed her now in this condition?
Who gives a fuck what some lord thinks? You are the dragon. Your word is truth.
And also, this is also where this is also where Damon is consistent. Why do you care about what these people think? We are Targaryens. We are above this.
Also, at the same time, he's actually adding to the fact, saying, the fuck do you care? Like going, if Rhaenyra and I are to wed, like going, that would actually only hold stronger to the lineage of our house. But Viserys can't see past.
Well, because Viserys didn't marry a relative.
No, he didn't.
He married an Aaron.
Mm-hmm. No, he didn't. And again, Viserys seems to be the one of the House Targaryen that is, again, on the outside. He's a good man, but the thing is, though, is that he is an active participant of being a king, if that makes sense. And I think most of us
where someone like Jaharis, while he had the most amount of peace, he did have 4 or 5 major conflicts.
Right.
He did have wars. He did do things. He was constantly traveling outside of the realm to meet people and basically go, oh, by the way, remember, I have a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen my dragon over there?
Yeah.
Vermithor? What's up, that guy?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. So where does your sister live? I'm just going to go let her know I've got a dragon too, just to put the fear of God back into him. But also they're like, oh my God, you've come down, you've seen us. Where inactivity and being led around is the biggest issue that Viserys had.
Right.
Yes, it is. He was too indecisive, even though morally he seemed to have the right idea. But in the end, he was like, I'm out.
Which is why we said, which is the way we said from the start of the show, good man, terrible king.
Yes.
Yeah. And he was probably the best king when it comes to someone who you would consider, is he a good man or not? Like what you were saying. Like, I think he was probably the best one.
Yep.
In that aspect. People might disagree with him, but I thought Maegor was pretty cool too. But
Yeah.
Maegor did nothing wrong.
Exactly. He didn't. He saved him from the freaking religious zealots. Like,
I'm with you.
They already did you. We're done with it. Wed her to me. When I offered up my crown, you said I could have anything. I want Rhaenyra. I tell her who she is and wed her in the tradition of our house.
You are already wed.
That didn't stop a conqueror from taking a second wife.
You are no conqueror. You are a plague, sent to destroy me.
Give me Rhaenyra to take to wife, and we will return the
only one that protects you, you dickhead.
Right.
Of course. It's not my daughter you lust for, is it? It's my throne.
Actually, no.
Go back to the Vale, Damon. To your lawful wife. Strive to restore whatever scrap of honor remains in you. Or don't. Matters not to me. As long as you are gone from my side for good.
Until the next time you show up.
Mm-hmm. Which is also a massive time jump.
Not really. The next episode, not a massive time jump.
Yeah, it's only one episode. What are you talking about, time jump?
Yeah.
It's like a week before we got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
you
5
mean
years,
story?
fuckers.
No, it's not.
No, it's only a week.
Wait, this one's not 5 years? Is it the next one?
No. after episode 5, it jumps 10 years. That's the one you're thinking about.
Oh, that's the time. Okay, thank you. Shit. And of course we have Alicent
and this is the whole, I believe her. She wouldn't lie to me. Blah 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 blah. And then then I believe we get the conversation with Lord Strong, where Lord Strong. I mean,
be deceitful.
We can move past this. This is
no, I know. I know. I'm just
so then we get the conversation with Lord Strong, which is probably one of the best advisors the king has, because he really comes at everything with nothing to gain.
Say that again. You think he's one of the best advisors? You don't think he's not full of self-interest?
The fact that he pledges, the fact that he could have suggested his sons and said, and instead brokers a deal to go.
Okay, you're talking about Lionel. That's okay.
Yes.
All right.
Lionel Strong. Yes. Yeah. Laris. No. Lionel. Yes.
I thought you were talking about Clubfoot.
No. That's Laris.
No.
Lionel Strong is probably one of the best advisors the king has.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And then his proposal is wed Rhaenyra to Sir Laenor. So that will bridge that gap again between the Targaryens and the Valyrians. It brings them back into the fold, and that now strengthens your position, because you've got the richest house with the largest navy right back with you.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yes. All right, so we get this.
Before Aegon's death, the last of the Valyrian pyromancers hid his song in the steel.
So again, alluding to the Song of Ice and Fire,
right?
Which was done much better in this, in my opinion.
Inherited you.
For a lie.
Jaehaerys, for a lie.
You've yet to ask me for the truth of what happened.
The truth does not matter, Rhaenyra. Only perception.
He's
you
not
have
wrong.
Exposed yourself. Now we must both suffer the consequences.
Were I born a man, I could bear Tim if I wanted. I could father a dozen bastards, and no one in your court would blink an eye.
You're right. But you were born a woman.
So you'll strip me of my titles and name Aegon in my stead.
I would. But it is mine to hold the realm together, not sow it with further division. Your courtship is at an end. You will wed Sir Laenor Velaryon, and you will do so without protest.
The son of the sea snake. So I can be a remedy for your political headaches.
You are my political headache.
And then she claps, and
with the two most powerful houses in the realm.
Rhaenyra decides to clap back, and she claps back hard.
Mm-hmm.
The House of the Dragon will stand as one for a further generation.
And what will you do about the vulture who perches upon your throne?
What vulture?
Rams.
Otto Hightower has served 2 kings loyally and faithfully.
Yeah, and he served 2 kings, and where are they now?
Dead.
Coincidence?
Dead.
Uh-oh. Oh,
And,
crap. I hit a thing.
And then the very next scene, we get a little insight to how Otto became Hand of the King to Jaehaerys.
Yes, we do. I gotta. Here it is. Here we go. Be grace.
5 days.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
Though it was some time ago, the details, they fade in memory. My father was a hale and healthy warrior and dragon rider, at the peak of his abilities. Jaehaerys named a great royal hunt to celebrate him being named the Hand of the King. 5 days later, my father lay dead.
Oops.
Tourneys last longer.
So, Mr. Grant.
Balon the Brave.
Did Otto have his dad killed?
100% he did.
Okay.
100%.
So my contention has always been this from the start of the show. The Maesters, since the Citadel is in Old Town, the High Towers are the lords of Old Town. The Maesters and the High Towers hate the Targaryens.
100%.
Yes.
There is that grand conspiracy going around with the whole thing. That's like
yes.
The moment that, okay, put it this way, you've got the religious headquarters, and you've also got the headquarters of all knowledge in the same thing under which family's protection?
Right,
the High Towers. So, and not only that, remember they're one of the oldest names in there. They've been they were around thousands of years before a Targaryen stepped foot on.
Correct.
On
Westerosi soil.
Yeah. So I definitely, if Otto didn't do it, then I think he was planning it and he just took the opportunity because he is an opportunist.
Right. Very much so.
Yeah. And we're literally coming to the end here, so we only got a couple more minutes of dialogue, literally like 2.
In his final days, you are the man that taught me how to be king.
Well, you honor me, Your Grace.
Not really.
Days. You went from being another man in Jaehaerys' court to the second most powerful man in the realm.
Coincidence.
I wonder.
How convenient.
How long did it take you to choose yourself over your king?
Day 1.
Your Grace. I will never recover from Emma's death. But Alicent, she took me through the worst of my grief. She was a calculated distraction. I only now realize how well calculated it was.
It took you long enough.
The Queen loves you, as I know you love her.
Your interests no longer align with those of the realm. Your judgment has been compromised.
Never did.
A loyal and must tell his king a discomforting truth from time to time, Your Grace. If he doesn't, he's failed as a servant.
You were a faithful servant, Otto.
Oh.
The crown of the realm.
Takes the
Both
badge.
owe you a debt that can never be repaid. But I can no longer trust your judgment.
Boom.
And he was never heard of ever again.
Never.
Again.
Never, never, never.
And would we
Scene.
just? Would we?
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
then we get the maester who brings in the plan BT, just to make sure.
It's all it is.
It's a plan B.
Yeah, it's a plan B. Renee's like, oh, come in.
I took great care in its preparation.
What? The tea.
If not brewed properly, it can either prove ineffective or else bear unpleasant.
Brewed properly.
The tea.
I'm sorry, what is that?
The tea.
A tea, Princess. From the king. It will rid you of any unwanted consequences.
If they only knew that it wasn't Damon. I'm banging your I'm banging your Kingsguard, Dad. All right, Jacob.
All right, see you, buddy. Yeah, we're done on this one. We wrap this up. So we end with that. And all right. So thoughts on this episode?
Solid episode. I was glad that Otto got some up-ins. Doesn't last long, but hey.
No, it doesn't.
It's like holy shit, Viserys can actually be a king for once. This is kind of weird.
Right, he grew some balls.
I'm just like, he yelled at his brother, and then he went and yelled at Rhaenyra, and then he went and yelled at Otto. I'm just like, I want to see who he's yelling at next. I just want to see him just get angry with absolutely everybody.
Right, but no.
Oh, God, I hope he went home and just started berating Alicent.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, so let's go around the horn. I don't have anything going on. So Mr. G, what you got coming up?
Well, the usual. I'm going to be doing stuff with things and other stuff. Oh, and there's other things as well. I'll be everywhere. I'm just waiting on a mate of mine to do a video on Fallout. I hear it's going to be a real banger.
All right. Yeah. I heard it's going to be really awesome too. It should be filmed soon, from what I heard from him. In short, like 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Concise.
No, shorts are only a minute.
Like a minute? You can't. God damn it, JV, just do the thing.
Do the thing. Okay, so you can catch me this week. Wednesday night is overbooked with this guy. We got a lot of shit happened, especially tonight on Raw. And then Thursday with Roman of the Empire talking about favorite heavy metal bands from the year 2000 till now. And thank you, chat. You've been great. Mr. G, always a pleasure. And we will see you all soon. As next week, we come to the end of Young Alicent and Young Rhaenyra, episode 5. But until then, toodles.